my god, I had a fantabulous night. I can't spell that high, but you know, it was fantabulous. Let me move out this shade. Sorry, I did have this right, and then it just got all weird. Sunlight. Okay, so it's like 10 p.m. on a Thursday night. Holy crap. Yeah, oh, that's been bad. Sorry. I'm trying to, yeah, that's okay, I'll balance. Sorry, it's, okay, so it's Thursday night, the 31st of May, 2018. And today I saw the fantabulous musical known as Aladdin. Boom! Oh, so if you've been following my Instagram, you'll know what I've been saying and my posts and all that. If you haven't followed my Instagram, it's in the description box if you want to follow. Okay, so I saw Aladdin tonight, and one of the things was, I kind of stressed about wanting to see Aladdin. Like, I'm a fan of Disney, I'm a fan of Aladdin. Like, that was my movie. As a kid, I probably saw the other ones, but this one I was like, I'm watching this one. I grew up watching it, and it seems to be the only Disney movie that I'm like, I can actually remember that. So I saw it, pre-sale tickets went on sale like last year, and I was like, okay, I'll get some. But I didn't get any in time, and then they went on sale to general public, and I was like, oh god, the opening night's too close to Supernova, and I'm trying to save for Supernova, and I can't save for Supernova. And then it's like, okay, well, the Supernova's over, I have some money left over, let's go see Aladdin. So that's what I did tonight. And I do not regret a thing. Okay, so the way that the stage was set up is actually really weird, because normally you'll have like the stage and then you'll have like the chairs, so they're only like a few centimeters apart. But this time it was like chairs, band's like right next to you, and then the stage, which is really bad, because if you're a short person like me, you're going, I can't see a goddamn thing, please move closer to me. So when they did all that fancy foot movement, I'm like, I can't see, hurry up and move closer. Push the band back and the stage forward. But then watching it, I was like, okay, I kind of see the point on why they want the stage backwards. So the band was fantabulous. Hearing them warm up was great. It was like, oh my god, you're doing like Aladdin songs, but you're warming up, so it's not all together. It's like, okay, maybe a saxophone there and a drummer there and a celloist there, you know. So hearing their bits and pieces of random parts of the like the musical was great. And I'm gonna fall off these chairs. I'm sitting on 2 chairs because I'm crazy. I don't know why. So hearing them perform was great. I got a bit of a snippet of that, so that's online. And then the opening started, so you got the band playing, but you're sitting there for like a few minutes going, okay, the curtain's still closed but the band's playing. Is there a malfunction in the curtain? Like the band is great. I appreciate the band. You guys are incredible, but the curtain's still closed. It's like, feels like eternity, but why is the curtain still closed? But then it opens, and it just opens up to Arabian Nights. It opens to, like, oh my god. It was amazing. And then the first person you were introduced to is Genie. But he doesn't tell you he's Genie. But you automatically assume, because he's doing all this, and as he's singing, he gives away the storyline. I mean, obviously it's a story that's been told since what, like the 90s, so it's not too spoilery, but it's spoilery to go, okay, well, you've seen it, it's been there since the 90s, this play's been out since 2014, if you don't know what this movie is by now, you're clearly a toddler. So Genie's singing the movie, the musical plot line, and then he's got the dancers and the stage, and oh my god, it was like all over the place. You needed more than one set of eyes. You're like, okay, I'm gonna watch Genie. You know, I need to watch dancers. Oh my god, there's something going on there. What about that? Oh my god, like, where do I look? I was like dizzy. But the first time I was like, okay, that's cool. And then you'd miss stuff. So you'd see costume changes. You'd be like, wait, you're still on stage. How did you go from that to this? And then it's but yeah, and then we were introduced to Aladdin, and oh my god, he was fantabulous. He's like, okay, this is how you would envision a live action Aladdin. So, you know, live action Aladdin, Disney remake, reboot, whatever you want to be freaking called. I'm gonna hit you. If you're still looking for a cast for Aladdin, hello, look for the stage. Those guys are actually what we're looking for. Not a cast that nobody asked for. Though I'm pretty sure by now you guys have heard all the backlash, so maybe you've changed your tune. Let's hope they have. I actually don't know if Disney's changed their tune on their live action cast. Last I heard it was Will Smith and a bunch of people that didn't actually fit Aladdin and Genie. Aladdin and Jasmine, my bad. But I'm just saying, you know, if you're looking for a cast to fit a certain type of mold, look for stage, because the stage cast are always 100% and know what the hell they're doing. Oh, and the fact that they already know majority of the songs helps too. Now back to the musical. Sorry, I just had to vent because venting was needed. So it was amazing. Then just watching this journey and watching the sets change. The thing was, they didn't make a big song and dance out of the sets being changed. I mean, it's a big production, and you look at it, you're like, okay, well, that set's going to take you like 4 hours to change, so, you know, we're going to be sitting here being bored, and this, it's like, no, okay, so one piece will change when a backup dance is, when a dance is moving, and then the set will change when the backdrop's dropped, and we've got some interaction going on, and it's like they just keep it bowling. They don't make you go, okay, again, you've got another set change, could you just, I kind of want to be out of here by now, I want some food, like, hurry up. And it was like, okay. And then the fact that their costumes are so sparkly. Like, okay, so you guys have heard my Dita Von Teese review. Like, I said that they're sparkly and pretty, and the fact that Dita admits that half of that outfit's like diamonds or golden carrots or whatever. Like, expensive and pretty. But you look at the set of Aladdin, it's like, holy crap, did you crush like diamonds in your outfits and then just chuck it all over yourselves? Because they were glittering, hair was glittering, faces are glittering, hands, costume, shoes, stage. Oh my god. Like, what part of you isn't glittering? Actually, I don't want to know. I'm going to assume that it got everywhere. Sorry, but glitter is, you know, everything. But yeah, then the costumes and the everything was amazing. And what I loved the most about a Genie, I know it's a Aladdin show and I'm going to keep talking about Genie, was that not only did he you know, talk about Australia in his songs, like he brought out going, this is what I came here for, and it was like, no, it was like a jar of Vegemite. It's actually, he meant, no, I meant to come here for the lamp. And so having that Vegemite joke and then the Tin Tam joke and then the Ipswich joke, and it was like, you feel like you actually belong part of us. I mean, it's clearly an Australian cast, but it's like, you belong with us. You're one of us. Tim Tams and Vegemite are an Australian staple. And like, everybody did that. And then, you know, Genie also channeled his inner Robin Williams, which was amazing because that guy was a comedic genius, and the fact that he brought brought Genie to life, you know, behind all the smoke and mirrors that Disney created. This guy who played Genie was like, holy crap, you know, if Robin Williams was still alive today, he would be cheering, he'd be sitting on the sidelines going, yeah, go do it, you know what you're doing. Like, he would be off the rails. He would be excited to see someone trying to copy him. And that's what I think that the guy who played Genie was like Robin Williams level. Like, holy crap, man, that was epic. Like, whoa. And I'm going to keep talking about Genie. And then Aladdin, I mean, Aladdin's great. But I didn't go for Aladdin. Actually, I came for the Aladdin because it's his name in the title. But I stayed for this show. But no, Aladdin was interesting. He is the guy that I would imagine as a live action Aladdin. But watching it was like, okay, I kind of want to see more Genie. Like, I don't care for you. I know your story. I want to see more Genie. And Jasmine was great. She is how I would envision a live action Jasmine. You know, she's gorgeous, she's pretty, she's just head on her shoulders. She created the whole, you know, Jasmine wants equality thing without going too far. I mean, in the first act there was, you know, jokes about females having to stay in the kitchen, but they didn't say kitchen, they said females have to follow what man says, they can't be equal, blah blah blah. But Jasmine's like, yeah, I got my head screwed on straight. I was raised proper. I don't care if you're my daddy, and I don't care if you're Sultan. I'm doing it my way. And it was great to see that. And then there was a Sultan, which we all know. He wasn't, like, he was on there, but he wasn't on there as much as we would have liked. So he was there, but he was there. And then there was Jafar and his parrot. Jafar was great. Again, he was another one of those people that I look at him like, if you were live action, I could totally see it. Like, you freaked me out. You scared me. And then his parrot was actually a person. There you go, but a Disney's live action film, parrot as a person. Who knew that would actually work? No, I'm serious. Who knew turning a parrot into a person would work? But the guy that played Jafar's sidekick was like, are you sure you're not the real person who did the voice in like the 90s animation classic movie? Because he sounded like him, he embodied him. He was like, I may be a character that is known to be a parrot, a bird, but I'm now a human being who's a sidekick. But I'm still like created this character. So the guy that played the parrot, and I can't think of the parrot's name, I'm sorry, was like, hey, you know, I'm not flapping my wings, I'm here, I'm human, I'm great. I was like, holy dude, I'm pretty sure you're like the guy that did the original voice, but you're great. And then the ensemble was fantastic, the dancers, like, holy crap, like, who can do flips like that? Like, oh, it was just, they didn't miss a beat, I swear. They even had the magic carpet. Oh my god, I spent like every time it was on stage, like it was on stage twice. The first time when they showed Jasmine and Aladdin on it, and then the second time at the end. And watching the magic carpet, I was like, how are they doing this? Like, you can't see any strings on it, and it's gliding around, and it's like, oh, I want my own magic carpet, man. I mean, depending on the light reflection, you could probably just make out the strings that are holding the magic carpet, but you can't really pay attention to it because it's like, okay, well, it's there, but you don't really notice it because it blends in too much in the background, which is great. But no, it was amazing. It was fantabulous. It was fabulous. It was phenomenal. It was, oh my god, this is how I would imagine Aladdin being as a live action film. So, you know, Guy Ritchie, are you the one directing it? Hello, look to these guys. These guys know what they're doing. I'm calm. Now, I bet you all came here to see merchandise because merchandise is great. Look at that bag. Like, look at that. Oh, it's got the genie coming out. That is cool. So, I think in total I spent about actually I have a receipt, $145, which isn't too bad considering I had a bigger budget. But then looking at everything, it was like, okay, I want to buy everything. There was shirts and programs. There was a genie snow globe with Aladdin and Jasmine inside, and then the genie lamp holding it together, an ornament, and then there was like a Christmas decoration of the lamp, and there was necklaces and bracelets, Aladdin and Jasmine puppets, not puppets, teddies, a blanket, you know, all these things that you would never have thought of for merchandise. And there it was. And I would have bought the whole thing if I was like, okay, well, I only have so much money in my purse. I kind of can't buy the whole store. But no, it was great to see all that. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I got. See, the one thing I hate about buying shirts is that I never know what size to get, so I hope these fit. So this was the first shirt. Apparently it's purplish black. Oh, actually it's blue, which it looks blue now, but to you it might look black. And when it was hanging up, it looked black. So I was like, can I get 2 black shirts? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, no, the one that says show me, and then the other one that's got Aladdin. Anyway, so this one's got show me the world with Aladdin and Jasmine on it. I like it. There was another one that had Aladdin across the chest, but it was like with the diamantes that would easily fall off. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to spend 45 bucks on a shirt that's going to break within the first moment I put it in the washing machine. So that's what I got. It's just that one side, so that's really cool. But it was a bit of a struggle to finding the size for this because the lady was like, these are very fitted, so you know, if you like the fitting shirts, then stay a small size. If you don't, then get a bigger size. And I'm like, okay. And then this one caught my eye straight away. Oh, yeah. Though I have a feeling it will come off in the wash very quickly because of the detailing. Like, oh, I just look at shirts and I think they're a waste of money because of the stuff that they put on shirts, but I'll just be careful with this one. But I love it how it's like got the genie symbol and it just hits the right light and you just look like, oh. So that was great. This one the lady was really helpful with because she's like, I'm wearing this shirt right now. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. She goes, this one's actually really baggy, so it would be great. I'm like, okay. And then we got the 2014 live recording of Aladdin. Ooh. And on the back, it's got your songs, Act 1 and Act 2. And then you've got your 2 extra songs, which are basically 2 songs performed by Adam Jacobs and Alan Meakin, and also performed by James Monroe Iglehart and Adam Jacobs with Alan Meakin. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. The great thing is I can actually open it because it's got the plastic thing on it. So fingers crossed it actually works. And it's great because it's like it's not going to be damaged. Yeah. And then we got the all famous programs. Yeah. Okay, so this one's just, you know, your basic program that's got all the everything's falling out. I'll show these in a minute. It's got some like random ads, which nobody cares for ads. But then it's got all your like your cast info and all that. You know, all that. So that's really cool. See ads? Why do they put ads in brochures? I don't know, but it's stupid. And then you got this one. This one's actually really pretty to look at. It's got all the costume designs in it as well. So it's like, ooh. The fact that it opens up like a portal. Like how awesome is that? Like they're jumping in the air. There's no like magic rope there. There's that one. The Jafar. See? He's psychic is human. You knew, right? But I love the detailing and everything they did. Like no detail was left untouched. Every detail on a costume, the wigs, the sets, it was incredible. This was my favorite scene. Like the special effects from this scene. This is the one where he goes gets the lamp and meets Genie. It was like, you would have thought this was like a huge blockbuster. Honestly, looking at this was like Bilbo Baggins had got the treasure from The Hobbit. Like it was just gold, everything. It was fantabulous. I was just waiting for Smaug to come in and go, Wah! You know, all desolation of Smaug sort of thing. But you know, the special effects were setting. There was like fireworks, and there was confetti, and then there was like smoke machines, and then there was like venom sparks on the ground. It was like, oh, is this a blockbuster or what? Like that was the greatest scene ever. And then our fantabulous Genie with these dances. This guy, I think it's the same guy. Looks like the same guy. This guy channeled his inner Robin Williams, which I think is great. More, see what I'm saying? Like it's all just sparkly and fireworks and like, oh wow, man. You had our Prince Ali. When he did the song Proud, was it? Proud of Your Boy, it looked like he was going in tears. So he was really great. And more dancing with Aladdin. That would be the song that introduces Aladdin to the princess. You know, Prince Ali and all that. See, I missed this. The fact that, because there was so much on stage, you see Genie in a blue outfit. And then he goes to a white outfit. How he did that in a matter of like 2 seconds, I don't know, because I missed that. And I was like, oh, that would have been cool to watch. And the fact that Jafar changes costumes like 3 times on one scene. The magic carpet ride, like that's cool. These are Aladdin's friends. They always bail him out of trouble and whatnot, so that was pretty cool. See? Oh, that's cool. More, that's a pretty wedding. Pretty wedding. And then it just goes into detail about how Aladdin came to be. But yeah, like I mentioned with the costume changes, Jafar has 3 costume changes in a matter of seconds. And I'm still confused on how they did it because he's wearing his red, you know, he's a black, his whatever black outfit. And then he snaps his fingers and it's white. And it's like, how the hell did you manage to do that? And then Genie does the, I command you to make you the powerful Genie. And then he's wearing like a red outfit. And I was like, wait. How did you do these costume changes without, you know, stripping off, without, you know, going behind a smoke screen, without whatever? Like, it was just right in front of us. So I was really confused on how he did that. Now, sorry, because it's Aladdin and a Broadway musical that came to Australia, which is great. This is something that I've never had happen before. I got this in my program and I was like, oh, okay, what the hell? Actor changes. No thing I've ever been to has put an actor change in their program. They won't even tell you that an actor has changed unless there was an allegation like there was with Rocky Horror. Now, I apologize to the people who I'm going to brutally slaughter your names with. Now, this was our Princess Jasmine, Shabshir Kendia. Is that how you know? But she was really gorgeous, and like I said, this is how I envisioned Jasmine, like gorgeous and stunning and like smart and everything. Omar, pretty sure Omar is the dad, right? Yeah, that was Daniel Ridolfi. He was great, but if that's the dad, then I don't really remember. You know, he wasn't on stage as much, but he was there, but more like a background character, and then he only had a couple of scenes, and he wasn't really doing much. He spoke, but that's about it. Jafar played by Mark Doggett. Like I said, this guy embodied Jafar, and it was scary. I was scared of the guy. I was like, I hate you. Like, it's not your fault you're playing a character that's evil, but I hate you. You're scary and mean. And then Aladdin was played by Graham Iscaro? See, yes, I could pronounce your names. And it was great, you know. Aladdin is a fantabulous thing. I've heard the reviews. They're all saying the same things, which is great. But it's different when you see yourself, when you're not actually a paid reviewer, when you're not actually somebody who, you know, is used to doing anything proper, like reviewing. I just make videos because I want to. And seeing it for yourself, it's like, okay, well, you guys said one thing, that was great. You said it was fine and phenomenal, but then seeing it person's like, you know, you didn't say it was jaw-dropping. You didn't say that you'd be sitting there at the end of the thing going, oh my god, that was awesome. Like, my heart kind of went on a roller coaster, like, oh wow, this was cool. Like, you didn't tell me that it would be great. Like, you kept it spoiler free and just said it was phenomenal. Yeah, you also say parrots are phenomenal. You also say everything else is phenomenal. Like, come on, can we use a nicer word? You said all the craptastic movies out there are phenomenal. Like, really though? So I obviously went into Aladdin with high hopes because I grew up on the Disney film, the animated classic, and then when, you know, Robin Williams clearly turned Genie into his own with the whole improvisation. And yes, they do use Robin's lines in the musical, which makes it amazing because you're like, oh my god, I miss the guy, but you're amazing. But to see it the way it is great, and to see how they put it together. Like, it's a big set and a big stage, and the amount of actors on stage, and then you've got the band. It was like, wow. I did have one small issue, but it's only a small issue, maybe because of where I was sitting. But my issue was, it felt like the singers were competing with the band. Maybe because I was sitting next to, you know, the loud instruments, like the clarinets and the flutes and the drums. But when the actors were singing, I was like, okay, I can't hear you because the band is really loud. Maybe the band, you could tone it down a little. I mean, you guys are great. I have no problem with you. But just tone it down so we can hear the performers. Like, we paid to see them. I mean, we paid to see you too, but just a little bit. That's my only problem. But other than that, you know, Aladdin is worth seeing. It's worth seeing time and time again, whether you're a Disney classic fan from way back when, or whether you're somebody who's only getting into it now. It doesn't matter. This was definitely worth the experience, and the fact that I saw little kids in the audience dressed as Jasmine was the greatest. I mean, some of the jokes may have flew over their head because they were adult jokes, well, clean adult jokes, but, you know, we understood it. Kids would have been like, what, Mom? What, Dad? I don't get what Jasmine and Aladdin just said. But you know, it was great, and to see all those little girls dressed as Jasmine was so cute. Oh my so I'm starting to lose my voice. I've got like 5 minutes left till this recording says a bit over. So it is due to end in Queensland right now. I think it's on its final week or final 2 weeks, I think. I know I got towards the end, which is disappointing, but towards the end I got, so I know there's a week-ish left. So while you can, if you can, go see Aladdin while it's still in Queensland. If it's not in Queensland, it's going to move on to its next place. And I suggest that if you're a Disney fan and you definitely love Aladdin, then you'll love this more than you love food itself. Like, everything is perfect about it. Like, you should go see it, because me saying it's great is one thing, but then you see it in person and your jaw will drop. You will think, holy crap, how did they pull this off? Like, this is in front of your eyes magic, not special effects that added in like after production. This is in your face, because you can't pay attention to it because it's all over the place, but in a good way. Instead of going on green, here comes another green screen horror pick. It's okay, all these special effects, like how did you do these special effects in a building, special effects in a place that has like a fire safety code in place? How did you pull all this off? So you definitely should go see it if you haven't. So I've crossed Aladdin off my bucket list, which is great. I think I should probably put it back on, because even though I saw it at Qpac, which is great. I mean, Qpac does everything. They bring all the great shows to us. Thank you, Qpac. But I also want to see it on Broadway, like actually in America on Broadway stage, going, okay, I know Qpac's great, but this is bigger, this is, you know, the way it started, and this is why I want to see it. But you know, like I said, it's definitely worth seeing, and I'm excited that I saw it. I'm glad I saw it, and I know I'm repeating myself a lot. I'm sorry, it's like 10:30 at night, and that's what I do, repeat myself. Yeah, I'm normally in bed by 7 p.m. Oh, boring, aren't I? So I'm going to leave you on that note. Yes, on the note that I'm boring, but on the note that you should go see Aladdin if you haven't already, and if you have, how many times are you going to see it? You will keep seeing it. Keep these people in jobs, because this is brilliant, fantabulous, amazing, phenomenal, incredible, jaw-dropping, spectacular, and all you need to do is sit there and watch. Sorry, I just had to add that incredible effect. So I will leave you on that note, and I will see you guys in another video. And if you haven't already, like I said, go buy tickets to Aladdin and see it now. Oh, and also the bonus part was that 99% of their cast were black. Like, I don't mean that in a sensitive way, I just mean that there was like not many white people in the cast, which is incredible, because hello, live action Disney, look at their cast, they're doing something right, and you're whitewashing, and that's coming from a white person. So on that incredibly awkward, hopefully not too insensitive, I'm incredibly sorry if it is, I didn't mean it for it to come out like that, but on that note, I will leave you guys before I say something that actually is insensitive. So I will see you guys in another video, and I hope you liked my review of Aladdin. And the next production I will be seeing is Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Yay! I don't know what was with that squeak, but I should probably go before somebody starts knocking on the hotel door telling me to shut up. So, mwah, see you guys!